of you wonderful creative people here on YouTube. My name is Rio, and for the first time in 2023, I welcome you to my artsy corner. So, first of all, Happy New Year to all of you. I send you all of my best regards, my best wishes. May this year be a good one, a wonderful one, full of inspiration, creativity, and all things positive. It's really hard to believe that December is already gone and 2022 is gone in general. I mean, it only feels like yesterday. It was the 1st of December and we're almost past festive season. But since, at least here in my country, holidays are still kind of a thing, at least until January the 6th, I can allow myself to be a bit more festive. At least for one more video. So today I am back with my completed pages for December 2022. Yeah, I must say it was quite a busy month, not to mention the fact that it was holiday season, but both in real life and when it comes to coloring, it was pretty packed. Now that I'm staring at this huge pile of books behind me with all the pages that I managed to color in last month, I'm kind of surprised that I actually somehow accomplished as much. Yeah, but right now we'll go one by one and you'll see what I'm talking about. It was loads of fun nonetheless. It was my first coloring Christmas and I had a blast. So, first and foremost, I'm going to start with my buddy color pages. So we are back to this awesome book here, Kawaii Girls Grayscale version by Jade Summer. And in this one, I did... come on, there it is. This lovely Candy Cane Girl. It was a buddy color with my bestie Marinton. She loves Christmas, she loves candy cane, so yeah, it was an obvious pick. As you can see, her page turned out really lovely as well. Yeah, so I went with pastel colors on this one pretty much. Also, I've used some of my glitter gel pens on her dress, and in the background I also have a metallic marker here. And these stripes below, I don't know if camera can catch it, but yeah. White jelly roll for highlights. It's a really lovely page. I love it. And in the next one I did, it wasn't the buddy color, but it was sort of a limited palette challenge that I also did with Marin Chance. She picked the colors for me, and I did this Dragon Rider page. Nothing all that complicated, really. Only 5 colors plus a skin tone, since it's inevitable. Apart the hellooooo markers that I used on this page, I only used a white jelly roll for highlights. I wasn't allowed to mix colors either, so they are presented here in their raw form, if you will, but I really like the way it came out. I enjoyed doing this one. It was pretty quick. We did it, I think, a couple of days before New Year's Eve. My next buddy color was, of course, with Jenny's pages. We're back to this awesome book, Whimsy Girls Around the World by Hannah Lynn. We did one page this month, since, well, we came to an agreement that, well, it's holiday season and our schedules are pretty packed one way or another, so let's not just encumber ourselves too much, so we picked this Canada girl for this month. She did the more simple version, as you can tell by the picture on the left. I really like the colors. They're bright and vibrant. And I went with the detailed one because that is how I want to approach this book. I would love to do all the more detailed pages in it if I can. So I busted out my alcohol markers as usual and shaded with Arctic pencils. They worked quite well in this book actually. Did some accents with glitter gel pens and of course white for highlights. Well, mainly on her lips, on the leaf on her t-shirt. Yeah. It actually did not take me all that long to finish this page, surprisingly. Maybe I'm just getting better. Who knows? And my next buddy color is in this cutesy chibi girls book, also the grayscale version by Jade Summer. I did another buddy color in this one with a middle-aged girl. We opted for this Santa page. That is also, I believe, the cover page of the Chibi Christmas book. I tried to color her with the colors that kind of sort of represent me. I don't know, in a way. Mainly used my style file markers on this one. I wanted to try them out in my coloring books. Eventually, they worked really well. The brushes are very soft. They felt a bit different to work with. Different than the hellooooo ones that I'm used to. They're a tiny bit stiffer. If I can describe it like that, I don't know, but yeah, I really love these markers. Highlights with the gel pens, of course. Some glitter gel pens for some accents on this page. Yeah, also quick and easy to do, as are all of these grayscale pages. That is why we love them so much. And the last buddy color for the month was with Wendy's coloring in this awesome book by Lenka Filonenko, The Magical Season, the grayscale version. At first I thought I'll only do one page in this book. Eventually I ended up doing 3. This is how much I love this book, and come fall I'm gonna work a lot more in this book because, well, I really couldn't stop myself. So basically this is the page that we did. It's a cover image of the book. Sadly, I do not have Wendy's version of her page as of yet, but as soon as I do, I'll be glad to share it with you. But yeah, the way I approach this book is markers, stickles, and lots of glitter. So I really love the way this page turned out. It's so bright and vibrant. I mean, the background, as you can tell, loads of stickles on the birds' hats and on the bow, also on the ornaments. Come on, camera. Catch it. Yeah, I had a blast. This one was the first page I did in this book. Also markers, glitter gel pens on the sleigh, also stickles on the moon and the stars. Come on, Chan. Also on some decorations on the sleigh, if you can tell. If my camera would focus, that would be nice. But yeah, the glitter isn't really something you can clearly picture on camera, especially with only your headlights on. And I did this nameplate page. Only once I was done with this page, actually, I realized that the plant in the pot here is supposed to be a poinsettia. And those are usually red. But they also come in these greenish white kind of colors, so yeah, I'm not far from the truth. Also, I used some stickles on the tinsels of the Christmas tree and the star on top, glitter gel pens on the stars, and some ornaments. It was really simple and quick page to do. Yeah, my first nameplate page. I'm really proud of myself. Back to Zodiac mandalas, of course. Another month, another couple of pages in this book. So the first one is this bonus page that I picked for this month. I used the same markers I picked for the initial Sagittarius mandala that I did. With a couple of extras, I believe. This is a very cute celestial mandala. It took me only about 20 minutes to finish, I believe. And here you go. That's the actual zodiac sign for the month of December. Congratulations to all of you Sagittarius people out there. You are wonderful. A very colorful and bright mandala. English, please cooperate. And next, I've done one in my 101 unique mandalas by Camila Angelkova, and this one, believe it or not, was inspired by a matcha cake that I had last month, as you can see on the left. Yummy, a very tasty cake, and I really love the colors of it. Yeah, like I've mentioned before, I get inspiration for this book from the most peculiar things that I come across with. I used hellooooo water-based double-tip markers, the brush ones, plus a glitter marker in this one, the salmon pink colored one. It comes in the same set as my poor gray glitter marker that I used up on my last page. This one somehow survived until the end, so maybe the previous one was simply drying out. I don't know. We shall see as I use other colors on other pages. Next is A Million Christmas Cats by John Bigwood, Lithuanian edition. If you watched my coloring plans for December video or my birthday coloring book haul video, you have probably noticed that as soon as I found this page in this book, double page spread in this book, I'd rather say, I absolutely fell in love with it. So of course I had to color it. I mean, just look at those cuties. Aren't they all adorable? Believe me, this took for flipping ever to complete. If people say that Kirby's pages are intricate and intimidating, well, I'm not saying that they're not. This double spread was just as intimidating, trust me. So I mainly used art expencils on this one, I believe. I based some of the kitty cats with the new hellooooo water-based markers that come in this new 72 set. I'll show it in one of my next videos. I've already done a review on them, just haven't posted it yet. So that's why some of them came out a bit splotchy, but that's fine. I mean, it's a cartoonish picture. I mean, it's okay. What's most important is that I had fun, right? Well, now that I mention it, I think I based everything with those markers on this page. Well, except the fireplace. That was done with soft pastels. Also this wall background as well. Some glitter gel pens on the ornaments. Shiny, shiny. Yeah, I finished this page in 4 days. I believe. Worked bit by bit on this one. I really love those kittens. They're so adorable. And I'm really, really proud of this double spread. Next page comes in this 100 Easy Designs adult coloring book by Coloring Book Cafe. If you watched my New Year's resolution video, you saw me coloring this page. It's this adorable rabbit. Since we're having the year of the rabbit, I obviously had to color a bunny. It was based with hellooooo pastel alcohol markers. Shading was done with Prismacolor, and the background with my Jackson's soft pastels. It's very simple. Actually, I think I colored it in about an hour. It was really fast and really simple and looks really adorable. Next, we're gonna talk about Rita Berman and her book Mein Spaziergang durch die Jahreszeiten, my walk through the seasons. I have done my very, very first Rita Berman page, finally. In December, it was this lovely reef. I was actually picking and choosing between other pages and this one as well, but I ended up on this one. It called out to me. So this one was done with Prismacolor pencils and a lot of Pentel Dual Metallics. It's super shiny. I kept the background white. I thought it was more than enough of color on the page with only my bright Prismas and gel pens on it. I really, really like the way it turned out. I don't really think it needs anything more, actually. Very, very lovely book, and Prismas work beautifully on this one. Now, on to Hannah Carlson, of course. No month without my Colors book. I absolutely adore this book. I swear I'm going to finish it this year. I definitely will. So the very first page I did was this lovely crow carrying a present. Well, I don't know, this could technically be a birthday present, but since 'tis the season to be jolly, I thought it could pass for Christmas as well. Soft pastel background, black widow pencils on the crow and the present, some silver and gold gel pens, nothing all too complicated. And I did this double spread as well. Well, kind of looked to me like a double spread. Has bunnies on both pages, so I thought I'll complete them both at the same time using similar colors. I've colored this one on New Year's Eve, believe it or not. But since I went to visit my friend for New Year's, I did not have my soft pastels with me, so I finished the background off a couple of days later when I went back home, and it took me about a couple of minutes. So I figured I'll just add this page to December page pile anyway, since it was mostly done in December. So again, Ardex pencils, yeah, I went completely loose with those pencils this month. I was really, really eager to try them out in different books. We have some dual metallic gel pens on the donut and on the balloon straps on this page, also on the color of her sweater as well. Okay, so that's soft pastels for the background. Nothing all too complicated, really. I like this combination of grayish, greenish kind of yellow. I don't know, it makes the bunny pop. And the donut looks so yummy. Yay, I've done 3 more pages in this book. I'm so happy. The next one you have probably seen on my channel as well is a page from her Seasons book. It's this one here. The one we have colored on the camera as I was testing Artex pencils for the first time. I finally completed this page. It was a whip for a couple of months. It was actually done during reviews. The first one was the inks from AliExpress that I used for the background, and I finished it off with Artex pencils that I reviewed last month. I also used some gel pens on the necklace itself and these tiny little accents on the background. Really simple and quick page, but I really love the way it turned out. It's my very first page colored in Seasons. I have also worked in her Winter Dreams, I believe that's how it's translated. In this awesome, lovely postcard book. I did this one. Again, pasted with alcohol markers, shaded with Prismacolor pencils, used some glitter gel pens and dual metallic gel pens for the accents, and soft pastels for the background. It was done in a couple of hours. Quick and easy postcard. It's really, really sad that, well, this book is kind of falling apart on me, but yeah, I guess that is how it's supposed to be, since those are meant to be taken apart. But anyway, I really loved the cardstock in this book. And last but not least, we have Johanna's Christmas. Where should I start? The page I did in this book was a disaster from the very beginning. Everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. So at first I figured, well, I'll try out my new watercolor ground. We'll cover the page in it and use a watercolor for the background, but apparently I did not manage to do an even nice coverage on the page, so the watercolor came out absolutely splotchy. It was a mess. I also did not mask the image of the page off neatly enough, so to speak, so I managed to smudge it all in watercolor as well, and that was really hard to fix. And well, since the background looked horrendously, I figured I'll mask it off with acrylic paint, and it took me about 3 layers to actually somewhat cover up the mess that the page was. Yeah, well, but eventually came out pretty nice. Took me a while to fix all the mess, but I actually like the way it turned out. I love the shiny acrylics on the background, actually. I tried my best to cover up all the splotches with a white paint marker and white gel pens and anything white basically that I thought could possibly help me. So yeah, what did I use on this one? It was a mixture of Holbein's and Prismacolor, I believe. Also some metallic markers for accents on the base and some accents on the castle as well. It's this copper and turquoisey, these accents, I mean. Also, I used cheap glitter glue on the background inside of the globe. And actually, it looks quite nice. I mean, it's not stickles, duh, but it works just fine. I have quite a bunch of those actually, and I think I'm going to use them more my upcoming projects. So anyway, like I said, although this page went so wrong in so many ways from the very beginning, in the end it turned out to be one of my favorite pages for this month. Anyway, as you can see, I stayed true to my word. It has been a very, very busy month for me. Like I said, this season has been a blast, both in real life and when it comes to coloring as well. Hope next year I'll be able to repeat it. I'm already looking forward to seeing all the pages that the rest of you have completed for the past holiday season. Well then, before I go, I would like to say a big thank you to my new subscribers. Welcome to my channel. I hope you will like it in here and you will choose to stay. Also a big thank you to those that have commented on my videos. Also thank you for watching. So that's it for today. And before I say my farewells, I would like to ask you to be creative, to be artsy, and have fun in every single step you take. Until next time, Ada!